Hello, it's the 27th of June 2025, 5 p.m. and 59 minutes. Today I put my list only on sport and on remote viewing. And so I have done both to a satisfying level, except convict conditioning sporting. I should do a few more later. Today I want to talk about channeling because I channel sometimes in my dreams and during the day. Good-willed entities, beings, and so I think for security reasons that the beings that channel me or the me that channels the beings are keep incognito because of security. I don't know the real reason, but it's yeah. Sometimes they say their names. There was this one, Bob. Yes, Bob is here. Dan. Okay, Bob. Yes. Dan, listen carefully. Okay, say something. I recognize Bob because a little bit because of the turn my head just did. And I remember also when I was training with the extraterrestrials, or I don't know, it was war and or training for security, and I saw a lot of things. Yes, for such a young mind. Yes. Yeah, and so I yes. So I was laying in my bed and we were training, so I had to look at the lights. I had to look at that light, and so I stared at it, and then if you blink your eye, you can look at the light and blink your eye, and the light will keep on projecting on your eyelids. And so I had to scan with the light different places in my apartment because it, yeah, not too much. Okay. And so anyway, I was training. I met Edward Snowden once. He was a presentator, and his son and his family, and good peeps, good beings. Watch out. Edward Snowden. So I was in a show for aliens. And they asked me questions like, Dan, you should next time this ever happens, you should think for the common good, and like what you could have done better and what you've done a little bit bad, or a lot. Yes. But that was in the hospital and was like, hey everybody, I'm here. I'm not as good as him, but yes I am. Yeah. I am a good presentator, he says. Yes. Bob, Daddy's Bob. Okay. Hey Bob, hey Dan. What bring you? I give a bit of time to prepare. Okay. I'll tie my shoes. Okay, I'm back. Dan, what did you want to say to us? Yeah, always with your thank you. stop saying thank you. What do you want to say to us? Are you from outer space? Yes, damn, we're from outer space. You too. And wait, and what else? Uh, do you guys use money? No. What? Yes, damn, we don't use money. Uh, I knew there was a limit to it. Yes, damn. Okay. Uh, uh, do you do other jobs than presenting? Yes. Variety. Yeah, the polyglots in jobs. Yes, yes. Did I know you in a previous life? No. Have you heard from me? No. Oh, this life rules. Yes. Have I heard of Bob in one of my previous? Ah, that's a good question. Yes, 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 yes. I see. Whoa. Yes. He's a star, he thinks. A star. Yes, like the movie stars. Yeah, but differently. Yes. The flame. Okay. What? When channeling, I feel like you're close to the being that I'm channeling, and like laughing simultaneously, and feeling happy, feeling distress, and all these other emotions, they happen simultaneously. So I hope it's clear when somebody else is talking to me, or Dan is talking. But Dan is talking the whole time, but you know what I mean. It's like telepathy, but a very different kind of telepathy. But you know that. Okay. Uh, yes. So I had this idea that that wait. What is it? It's a video game, and you guys can play with the humans. Okay. I don't know why they're laughing so much with my idea. So the idea is that the video game I'm making, we can also play with the aliens, and like that should be possible in the future, together video games. And my video game will be awesome because you can have something about it in the real world. Okay, but that's just a project. Uh, yeah, sometimes he's shy. Okay. Are you civilian? No, I'm not civilian. How much time? All the time. All the time. I have to see a friend. Good morning. It's the 29th of June 2025, 9 a.m. and 30 minutes. Today I'm on a channel again. So I know that from Courtney Brown from Farsight, he says like channeling is not optimal. Learn remote viewing. So I'm in the process. Finally have I've limited my list to only exercising and remote viewing. And Yeah, let's channel if the beings are up. We are up to it. Yes. I have to direct a bit. Uh, Apparently, many beings are on our planet to rescue us. And I watched Edgar Toll because he says like be careful with channeling. Um, you never know who's on the other side. It's very difficult to differentiate. I still can't do it. Um, but anyway, we're here. We're channeling. Let's give it our best. Okay. Hi, how are you? Well done, I'm doing okay. Uh, is there war in outer space? Yes, always. Always war, always peace, always these things. Not always peace. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, so you guys are awake, right? Yes, we're not zombies. Was I once awake? Yes. How did I get into this mess? Ah, that's a good question. We don't know. Okay, not okay. I, I, I made a video also of a channeling attempt. It's something you can get better at, but be careful, Dan. Be careful. I'll run remote viewing in time before the war in Europe happens, like from Farsight. Yeah, they all do 5% of their budget in war machines. I Dan de Grave had once a thought, and that is, why do humans fucking hate each other? And it's ridiculous. They're all human. But I always had these cool thoughts, like series, and they were so funny that I wish somebody would be able to look with me to whatever my mind was projecting. And with remote viewing, that's actually possible. And I love humans. I love ETs. I have enough love in me, and it's very, very, very curious to talk to an extraterrestrial. It's fucking beautiful. I should ask questions, but I never think about these things. Where do you come from? We don't have a name for our planet. Our planet. Did I live on your planet? No. Can I visit one day? Yes. Yeah, if I can astral travel or remote view, I can take a tourist guy. Yes. Boo. Okay. Well, Why are you guys talking to me actually? Because you have a YouTube channel and you're being watched. That's the reason Dan came up to, but we can't say unless he knows. Yes. Okay. No, I have to think about the extraterrestrial. Yeah, ask it. How do you look like standard alien? No, that's not correct. Like humans also. Do you guys have a physical body? Yes. Yeah, the dimensions. This is a deep question. Yes, okay. So, do you guys vibrate higher or lower? Do you guys vibrate at my level? Yeah, I have to come up with the answer. Can you guys move through objects? Yes. So that means a higher dimension because that is logical. Yes. Is it the dimension we go to when we die? Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. Why do I always get a picture of barren land when I look at? Oh my God. Okay. There are death traps, and during my psychosis, it is clinically called a psychosis. I watched the death traps, and it's like a kingdom of death traps, and they said like we're waiting for Dan, because in the hospital we caught a death trap, and the being responsible had had was she trapped it, she diminished it, she could do all things with it, so that means there is hope for this planet. I wonder because the death traps take you in, they rattle you, and then you lose your memories. And I wonder how they put us back into a body. Maybe that's covered by Farsight, but I didn't watch. Yeah, I thought they were beings. Watch out, they're not beings. They're machines. Okay. Not okay, but thank you for saying that. A little silence. When I get better and I can have a lower dose of medication, my psychic abilities also return. But it's a bit too much if I'm on lower medication, and so it goes rampant. All these good and bad beings, they enter, they do stuff with me. I hanged in there for 3 months without medication, and but like channeling, they could take control over my body, so like possession, for their own goals, and for not in my best interest. Oh, actually, it was the premise was that I was being helped, but this dimension can't understand what I did, and so I live in this underdog uh, reality where 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 I am not being understood or believed, or even my friends and my family don't know half of the stuff I'm doing. They would look at telekinesis and say that it's not possible, or remote viewing, or any of these skills I've researched. It's been a while since I discovered something new. Uh, I'm gonna put channeling also on the website, and make a list of all the channelers out there. What else do you do in your life? We travel galaxies, no worlds. We travel worlds. Okay. Well, what did you see? All that beautiful things. Beautiful things. And sad things. Do you have a family? Of course we have a family. So no cloning. No, that's not done. Yeah, but some of us are clones. Cool. I read this manga. Yes, Dan. Yes. Do, do you, just out of interest, if the beings that are clones, do you guys enter different bodies? No, we don't do that. We don't do that. It's dangerous. Ah, okay. Uh, like in the manga, when you have a clone and it does the work for you. Yes, we're laughing together. Um, um, yeah, well, technically I'm also a clone. So it's, I'm over my clone blindness. Yes. No, I'm still blind apparently. Yes. um, yeah, can I ask? I already asked. Yes, I already asked which planet we come from, and I saw a glimpse. I saw a glimpse. How long do you guys, years we stay years of in outer space? Do you guys have like a pyramid system where you reincarnate? No. Something similar? No. So you just wing it? No. Do you have each other to find the way back? Yes. Yes. Yeah, wow, that's yes. That's beautiful. went out yesterday, and I have a blackout because I drank too much, and it's a bit similar to to the amnesia effect when you get born or rattled by the death traps. I was there. I was there, and I did actions that I don't remember, but I still survive. So even though I have a blackout, doesn't mean I wasn't there. And technically speaking, I can get the memories back. I can meditate and remember. That's the way I know of. That's how I found uh, with with past life regression and with meditation. I could recall the memories. Now I've drank too much, so meditation is out of the question. But I know that somehow I really am rational, very rational. Yeah, she even said it also, my friends, that I'm very rational, and you know my history with psychiatry. The first thing I said to the doctor, I went to the doctors myself. I said, like, I think I have to save the planet because we don't know what we're doing. and, and I remember I explained to him, the psychiatrist, I said, like, I can recall a deck of cards, but I'm not good with numbers. And he said, like, that's impossible. That's impossible. You can't do that. And he drew a series of numbers, and I couldn't remember them all because I was good with cards, not with numbers. And then they put me on high medication. And I even explained it to my other psychiatrist. I'm like, okay, we're gonna memorize a list of 10 words, and I will be better at memorizing it. And I did that. I tested with 2 doctors this little game, and they both failed. And they were worse at remembering than me. And every time I'm off the medication, I can see the matrix. But I'm a bit older now, and so the mental work I have done is not enough for the level of psychic abilities that get unlocked. It's like war. It's very very hard. And I'm happy I can take the medication, so the gift gets a bit diminished. But I can still remote view on it. I can. So I rather take the medication than get off of it. In the future, I'll get off of it, but it takes years. These things are very strong. Yeah, we want to say something. Do I say it? Yes. We want peace. Peace. I saw an image of an extraterrestrial showing this. I thought of Rick and Morty. Yes. Okay. I watched Harvey the Extraterrestrial with Courtney Brown on Foresight, and it reminds me of that I shouldn't act in fear but in love. Um, uh, the and the Lord Immortal Ben Abba. I put a text online of messages of hope. Uh, he also says like act from love, act from love. Do not fear death. Instead, do the opposite, and which is loving life. Apparently, that's the greatest wisdom, and I haven't worked on it a lot, but I think it is what this universe is made of a little bit, a lot. It's when you're, yes, when you love, in loving. But I haven't. I've loved people, and I still love them. It's like a permanent thing. Um, there should be an infinite amount of love possibilities. Yes. Yeah, we know more. We know more. Yeah, I'm getting all warm and fuzzy because our vibes are good. Yes. Um, I've learned a lot and I've aided a lot of beings. Even the bad ETs turned good at some point. I think I was somebody important in my previous life, but not that important because yeah, I want to talk about the time I saw the Mayan temples. I was an ET, and I stopped the ritual, the sacrificing of the hearts. But I got I watched the energy source, uh, but then my memory gets a bit hazy because I was I couldn't stop it. I couldn't stop it, and apparently the Spaniards did killed all these beings with the disease, but there was something about it that that wasn't good. And then I reincarnated, and I was many animals, even a microbe, and the closest memory of my previous life is when I was a bird, a bluebird, a hummingbird, and I think I was the father of my sister. I was. She also said it one day that she has memories of a hummingbird, and so that means we 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 we, we traveled many lives together also. And I miss my brother. He passed away. He wasn't used to having psychosis. I can manage a psychosis. I've had many, but my brother couldn't, and he died, fell off a cliff. And so I want to study remote viewing so I can find all my family members and all my friends back, and I'm gonna visit them. I'm gonna visit them if they reincarnate. I'm gonna find them back. That's my main reason. I also want to see some major events like the building of a zeppelin, and and uh, and civilizations and stuff, but it's like what Farsight does. Sorry, I have to say Farsight, but it these extraterrestrials, they come back because they knew us, and so I feel inspired by it to do the same, to find back loved ones. I once had a dream, and in that dream I saw a tree guy, a tree being. I said like, "Hey man, you're still around," and he's like, "Wow, how are you?" And wow, I was so happy to see them all back, but they were asleep in the they couldn't recognize me. So that but I was happy to see him back. So I think it's a bit similar with the beings that we love. That I can't recognize everybody, not yet, but I'll get my memories back. It's a daunting task, but yeah, if you have infinite amounts of time, it's pretty fun to do. Alright, that's about it.